Man, there's a lot of carbs. Told you we're gonna live a lot. We live on both channels, yo. T1, what up, man? Craig King, what it do? Who's us and who's they? Craig, I don't understand who's us and who's they. Ooh, delicious. Healthy too. This is smacking, bro. Black men is us. Colombians is they. What about the black Colombians? You don't like black men either? Universal black. I don't know. I haven't had that experience. The issue is like a lot of people, they sell that concept, but they only been in Medellin. You from the hood, G? I'm from New Jersey. All over. 18th West End, Bellsburg section. Lived in North with my mother for a minute. Born in South Side. Born in West Israel. And lived in Central too, as a kid. Lived in East Orange. Yeah. Moved around. Most people do. Now we in Cali, Colombia. Destroying this big plate of food. I was on with you this morning, bro. Was it hard to find money exchange? Everything was closed. It was a little bit hard at first, but once we found Exitos, we knew what we could do. And it was only hard because the place we normally go in Chippy Choppy, the whole building was closed now. And Jumbo didn't have it. Jumbo's another grocery store. It's open, but it didn't have any money exchange. No, we in Cali, yo. We the folks. Shout out to Isaac and his nephew. They hold their brother down. Nah, but it's good. It just helps, it helps us differentiate different parts of Colombia. Because unfortunately, the media has to believe it's only Medellin and Cartagena. Shout out to Ho, what up? Salute. Where's the etiquette, Flyboy? Take talking while eating. Again, we having a conversation, enjoying this beautiful day here in Cali, and chopping it up. Shout out to Black Ham TV. What up? What up? What up? Thanks. I got my passport because of you, bro. Well, I appreciate it. Each one teach one, man. I hope you're using it though. Oh man, come on. Hey Craig, I hope you're using it though, man. Don't just get the passport. You gotta use that thing. Pause. There's too much out here for us, man. There's too much. There's so much out here for us. Not too much. There's so much. Food is smacking too, y'all. I'm trying to eat healthy, y'all. Trying to get the energy to shoot up the club tonight. I'm taking my pills back at home. Okay, in Brazil? Man. Oh, you living it up, living it up. Rio? What part of Rio? Copa, Ipanema, Leblon. Where you at in Brazil? Sao Paulo? Man, I know you loving that weather too. It's similar to where I'm at right now, it should be at least. And we back, you know we back. Just vibing through the night. I appreciate that, Global. B to A, you in ATL? Okay. Shout out to ATL. I did last year. What a time. What a time in the ATL, boy, I tell you. Yeah, I'm trying to eat healthy so I can have that energy later. I was trying to think about squeezing in a joint before old girl come, but I want that first explosion to be powerful. But I've been texting. Sao Paulo, okay. I like Sao Paulo overall. I mean, maybe I don't like the border Rio, but I like Sao Paulo. I feel like it's closer to the more realistic stuff rather than tourist stuff. Nothing wrong with tourist stuff, but you want something different. Sao Paulo's the place. Look at this sneaker. Come on. That boy thick with the sneaker, boy. Cali curves is active, yo. Them Cali curves is active, bro. For real. I still know what we're gonna do today. Again, once Legacy come in here, what we'll do is we'll go shopping in Jumbo, and then we'll come back and chill. Probably cut the camera off a little bit, have some fun, and then after that, God damn, straighten up camera. Come on, camera. Why y'all doing? Why my camera be doing that, bro? I can't flip it right. Maybe. I don't know what's going on. I gotta wipe my camera. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know. Do I recommend Cali? I do. It depends. Like, if you don't speak Spanish, I would say come to Cali during a major event. like Petronio or like salsa festival in December, because you'll be able to get around a lot better just to experience it. But once you come here, you build a nice little network. You have a hell of a lot of time, a hell of a good time, just chilling. Things don't cost too much. You got reasons at every door. Really good. I'd say so myself. That's backshot delivery. That's exactly what I was saying, bro. Older lady too. 40, 50 something. 40 something. And y'all. Oh shoot. So, we can still do nightlife and stuff, but the first couple of days, because I'm gonna be with old girl, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the nightlife as much, but I do want to take out somewhere one night. Yeah, that's what I heard. Build up your network. That's how you find nice clubs and things to do. Yep. And then that's gonna make you want to go more often. And as you go more often, you build a tighter bond with the people that's here. For me, although I do that in Cali, I also do that in Barranquilla. But Barranquilla is, to me, more of an international city, which is how I like it. It's not too touristy. Outside of Carnival, it's not too touristy. It's relaxing. And this is a variety of vibes. There's a variety of vibes in Barranquilla. But I will say Cali has some more Afro-Colombian vibes, for real. But Barranquilla is good too. Like I said, most people say it's boring because they don't know what to do. The issue is that a lot of people, what they determine to be fun, is something like Thailand, or New York. Well, not Thailand was. Where it's a city that never sleeps. You can find something all times of night, and on top of that, it's parties every day. Every day is parties, like a Pattaya. But like as you get older, you don't want to party as much. You still want to vibe with ladies. You still want to vibe with the music and stuff, but you don't want to party as much. You want to do more of a chill type vibe. That lifestyle becomes kind of like cool, but you like being able to pick what days you want to go out, or you want to go out on a girlfriend experience date without a bunch of ladies trying to offer you their time on the street. But like for me, right now, it's about building connections and having a kid, and being able to come here and raise a kid between here and the United States. It don't mean now I can't hit the party scene every now and then. Definitely don't mean that. It just mean that I like on a regular day just coming here, having a nice lunch, knowing that this lunch is probably gonna cost like $7, and knowing that I can get all this food in the States without doing that, and being able to sit down and have a restaurant. Non-GMO food, that too. Make me feel a little bit healthier. Where you live streaming from? Cali, Colombia, Clintons. We are in Cali, Colombia. In the Chippy Choppy area. Right on, Clinton. Right on, Clintons. Again, y'all. We started this trip off with taking the support the people items to the different places, and then after we took the support the people items to places, we got the currency first, then we did support the people items, and then after that we drove around the city with nephew. Nephew told us a lot about different things around the city, and then from there we got back home, got organized. You got to see the Airbnb, the apartment I'm staying in. You know, now we just chilling, vibing. I'm texting and getting everything right set up for after my friend leaves. She's gonna come. I gotta go pick her up. You're gonna come with me to pick her up from the airport, and then you know, come back home. We can have some fun. CC, I got here today. He says, when did I get here? I got here today, like 8 o'clock in the morning. Like 8 o'clock in the morning. I think depending on what you like, Colombia is definitely a bucket list item. Depending on what part, you gotta remember Colombia has different type of areas. Like it has Cali, it has Medellin, it has Bogota, it has San Andres. It depends what you want. Well, you can find it here for sure. Guys, Domino. Shout out to Shizno. How much was a good meal out there with liquor? It depends if you consider a good meal. I didn't even show y'all, but this is a lot of rice. A lot of rice, a lot of french fries, some chicken, a repa, beans, extra beans, so its name. Probably this is probably like a $8 meal, $7, $8 meal. I added extra stuff. I think the base was like 40 mil, 40,000 or 30,000, like 30 or 28 actually, 28,000. And then I added the extra stuff. So I'm looking at 40,000 right now, right about $3, maybe $10, maybe a little bit more than $10. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like $10 with a soda. I mean, if you want to go to a restaurant, you're not gonna spend more than $60 for 2 people probably. But it really depends what you want. The cost of living out here, Clinton, is really good. Yo, what it do, J-Bug? J-Bug in the building, what up? The cost of living is out here really good. Like, it depends what part of Cali you want to stay in, but you can get an apartment for like $400 in a good strata 4, for like $600 in strata 5 or 6. Ooh, I forgot I had that one. So I would say $1,000 a month for my quality of life. $1,000 a month just for your basic living. Now, as far as like your phone, your health insurance, and transportation and nightlife, maybe another $1,000 max. $2,000, you can go out like every weekend. And if you don't go out every weekend, you can have something over every other day. You know what I mean? Because, yeah. So, I would say cost of living is really good. How did I get so fluent in Spanish? As you can understand native Spanish speakers. That's what I struggle with. Not so the understanding Spanish thing is something you get over time, and you gotta stop trying to, in my opinion, you gotta stop trying to understand every single word of the Spanish and understand the concept in different words. So like I skip like when they say certain words I don't know, I'll skip it or I'll ask a question that relates to it. But normally what they do is I look at every like second or third word and it's starting like they say, "Hola, cómo estás?" So I would look at "Cómo estás?" And I would even if I didn't know what hola meant, I would know what the concept of how am I doing. Then I would look at another word, "Cómo te va?" And, "Te quieres más comida?" I was like, where are you going? Do you want to go get food? So I would have an idea of how what the concept of the conversation is. So even if I don't know the exact thing of the conversation, I understand the overall part of the conversation, and that's what it is. Now, when it comes to Dominican Republic, it's a little bit harder because Dominican Republic cuts the word in half, and the word is not really the word. So you could get kind of confused, especially since they speak really fast. But honestly, just going to the country and being there for long periods of time, you'll pick up on it for real. You'll pick up on it. Shout out to Midwest. He said it's a deeply contextual language. Yeah, yeah. You can kind of get the context of it. It's not like French or something. I understand Spanish more than I can speak it. In fact, facts fresh. If I don't understand the word, I understand the overall concept. Yep. And if I have a little confusion in understanding what the concept, I'll ask a question. And shout out to Travel with Twan. What's good? What up? What up? What up? If I have an overall confusion on something, I'll ask a question, and then if I get a response like, "Huh?" I'll be like, "Yeah, but you said this," and then they'll correct themselves like, "Oh no," or they'll repeat themselves like, "No, what I meant is this," and then the second time I usually get it. So, but honestly, most conversations is basic. See, yep. Midwest said he lives in Houston, so he's surrounded by Spanish speakers. I live in New Jersey every day. But again, I think like the more you use it, the more you get comfortable with it and hearing it. And I usually learn a new word every day. Like earthquake means is torremo or torrenta, something like that. But I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. So I'll say torrenta, and then the person, correct me, like the guy in the car. But it's worth it, yo. And you need it in places like Cali. You ain't getting by without outside of Carnival, outside of Petronio. Even during the salsa time, it's gonna be very difficult if you don't speak Spanish in Cali. Very difficult. Because even like when the kids see me speak, like when kids see me speak English, it's like a mystery to them because it's not heard very often. It's not like Medellin or Bogota where they actually teach the kids English somewhat, even though they don't pay attention. So when like people hear the English, it's like big fact, big West. Like every single conversation almost, I learn a new word. I think outside of Torrenta at earthquake, the last word I learned I think was como fue. Because it's different. It's something like, how you doing? So, food's good. Again, for me, I'm a rice person. I'm a carb person, so the food is gonna be great for me because I love carbs. I love carbs. Not supposed to eat so many carbs, but rice, chicken, French fries, beans. Shout out to Pittsburgh in the building, y'all. I said Pittsburgh with life. Douglas Anderson. How safe or unsafe do I feel in Cali? I changed my mind about going to the festival because of the fear factor. That's cool, it's understandable. But the guy explained it good in the car. It's like, and I explained it on my video too. I feel really safe in the areas I go and the people I move around with. I don't feel safe if I go to a place like some parts of Oriental, which is east, because I know that if you don't know nobody there, it could be a problem. Also, if you do know somebody there and they're not known enough, it could be a problem. So I try to stay myself out of those areas. Now, South Barranquilla is a little bit different. South Barranquilla could be dangerous, but because they have a tourist type area, club type area rather, I'll go to South Barranquilla by myself, and I'll just go around. Most time I try to get with one person, but I go by myself to South Barranquilla. But I don't think I'll go to Soledad. Soledad is a lot different. So there are limitations where I go. Because how I move is different than a lot of other people. Not better or worse, just different. What's the crime like here? The crime happens at night mostly, and it's usually in the similar areas. It's really not in the south. It's really not in the north. Mainly because most people are not outside. It's not outside of clubs. Like, if you watch the video from last year with Mintuition and Kobe and everybody that was with us, we broke day 2 times. We broke day in Cafe Tierra, and we broke day in Space Manga. Space Manga, we broke day. It was more of a younger crowd. It's more people out there. Nothing happened. There was no fights in the club. I mean, we was there. When I say broke day, I mean it was there until the sun came out. And we was with a bunch of girls. There was no fights in the club. There was no guns drawn. There was nobody got stabbed. Now, to say it don't happen, like, when you go to New York, I don't know a night when you can go where there's not a major fight or something at a club. Maybe not every club, but I don't know when you can go in New York at nighttime and there's no fights in the club, and the club goes on to 6 o'clock in the morning. Or you go to New Jersey and there's no stabbings and no shootings from after a club. But here in the club areas, I've been coming to Colombia since 2019. The only places I've seen fights is big crowds like Barranquilla Carnival. I've never seen a fight in Petronio. I don't think I've ever seen a fight in Petronio. It's all black people. So you gotta understand, when we put danger on the name of Cali, we gotta well, if Cali is dangerous with people, with all these people meeting in a festival that's free, and nobody getting into, people not getting into fights, then what is New Jersey? I mean, what is New York? When you go to a club and you can't go one night without at least 3 fights. I don't know. It's not until you see everything and you're like, this is crazy. And then it get crazy. I am Curry says, I stayed in San Bernardino, California before it was straight, but during COVID, back home in South Carolina. Okay. Now, San Bernardino, I hear it's expensive. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something else. I hear San Bernardino is expensive. Shout out to Pitfalls in Virginia. King says, kind of like here in the main city is pretty. Yeah, I mean, yes, yes, but again, Walter in the car explained it. He said, "Listen, you can go to the hood." He explained it. He said, "You can go to the hood in Cali, and nobody will bother you, but you got to know somebody. If you don't know somebody, somebody might walk up to you and say, 'Hey, what are you doing here? Are you from around here?' If you're not saying I'm going to my grandmother's house, I'm going to my aunt's house, yada yada yada. Same thing in Cali. You guys know, same thing in Cali. They're gonna be like, and you don't speak the language, free lick. That's a free lick right there. Walk right into it. There's many places in the United States where that same thing happens. Man, I appreciate that, Midwest. Again, we're gonna have a bunch of random lives. People want we can come in and out. There's gonna be no steady schedule for the lives when we're here. The only live that's steady is the live that's running right now at the Airbnb, or should be running now, where it's watching the Airbnb and showing you guys in and out traffic. Other than that, we be jumping on these lives when we're not in the house. It would have been more fun had the festival when it took place, but it is what it is. Oh, the real you. My favorite food here, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have. The Cantina 15. We're gonna go to Cantina 15 tonight. I'll have a late lunch. I mean, late dinner in Cantina 15. That food is good. That food is good. It's a Mexican type or oriented restaurant. Hey, that food's good. Pleasure. Shout out to the Wild Boys, Globe, 215. Smoke's in there, Smoke. I think Truck With Me, Come Truck With Me is there. Snowman is there, I think. Uh, they're in Pattaya. They're in Pattaya right now. And they turned up for real. They did yacht, they doing the pool party and all that shit. Super turned up. Douglas says, "What you eating? Seems like you're never gonna finish it. It's a lot. I'm done right now. Look at all the food I had that's still left. I'm done right now. I'm gonna take it to this home. I'm just done. Mad French fries, chicken and rice, extra chicken I didn't even eat, like empanada I didn't even eat. Empanada, arepa I didn't even eat, or patella, whatever you call it. Yes, it's a lot, man. It is a lot. Again, but that's the thing, y'all. Shout out to Clintons for just subscribing. I appreciate that, man. Never ending play. Yeah, that's what I feel, man. Shout out to Truth Singer, the Truth Singer. That's the thing about Cali. Even though you eat the whole food, you pause. Even though you never finish the whole plate and you eat a lot of food, because it's somewhat healthy, it don't really put on a lot of weight on people. And a lot of people walk, so like we walked here from the Airbnb, so I'm gonna feel good waiting a little bit and then walking back. Yeah, a lot of food, not just good food, exactly. Man, do one of them joints right there. Ugh. And when we get to Barranquilla, we're gonna meet up with Sherry. We're gonna go out for the roster. All right, so here's the roster. Here's the setup right now. Again, we got some more roster moving around to do. When we get back to the Airbnb, we'll be live with the other video on the other camera. We got some more moving around to do. But here's the lineup for right now. Today, we're gonna go pick up Legacy, who's coming in, who's flying in on her first flight ever from Bogota to Cali. After we pick her up, we're going to go to back to the Airbnb, maybe go for a swim. After we go for a swim, then we'll go get a late dinner. After the dinner, maybe we'll go to a club or something. Tomorrow morning, we're going to just open up and go and get a massage. We'll probably start with getting a massage. And then after the massage, we'll come back home, shoot up the club again, and then we'll relax. Then during the day, we'll probably go karting. We might even go karting tonight, to be honest, because go karting is late. So we might even go karting tonight. And then after go karting, go come back, take a shower, have our fun, and then go get something to eat. And then on Monday when she leaves back to Barranquilla because she has work Tuesday, we're going to go to we're going to have, I'm trying to figure out chocolate thing. Yo something, I don't remember. Chocolate Slim thing come up here from the south of Cali where she's at. She's gonna come up here and it's gonna be chocolate. We're gonna have a little chocolate Slim thing. And then I think that might be during the day. Depending on how that goes during the day on Monday, if things go well, we'll end it with that. We'll spend the whole day doing GFE with that one. If things don't go well, we'll go to the spot that I know. We'll pick something up that's willing to dance on camera, and we'll have her dance on camera. So and that'll be into Monday night. Tuesday we have another one, and this one is more light skinned, but she's not from Cali. She's just in Cali for the festival. But I gotta see because she lost her phone. I was trying to get in touch with her. We also have a backup plan. That's Tuesday. But the backup plan for Tuesday is, and I would show you guys, but I don't want to mess nothing up. We're going to try to get like I have a couple other ones, and I have my phone for Tinder. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if I can share with Tinder with you guys on the other channel. Oh shoot, the other photos on the other channel. Damn, that's crazy. I gotta see how I can do Tinder without shutting off that channel. I gotta see how we can do Tinder without shutting off that channel. So we'll see. But shout out to the Beer Bellies Barbecue. What up? The Clinton says, where were you originally from, fam? Washington, D.C. here. I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey. Born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. Raised in East Orange. Raised in Irvington. But born and raised mostly in Newark, New Jersey. But I've traveled. I went to D.C. a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago. I was in D.C. Got filmed video from U Street. Definitely surprised me. Got video at different restaurants like Milk and Honey. Restaurants like what's the Jamaican restaurant we went to? Out Night, something like I forgot. A bunch of named restaurants that people go to. Egg and something, 2 eggs or something like that. Again, it's been a while, y'all. It's been a while. But we'll see. Again, we have a plan. We'll see how it goes. Cece says, Cali got so many curvy women, it blew my mind. And it's not even just like the thick ones. It's the slim ones turn around and it's boom, bam. The white ones turn around and it's boom, bam. The old ladies turn around and it's boom, bam. Thank you, man. It's crazy, y'all. It is crazy. The issue is like you really have to organize everything so you don't overstep. Like I said, I definitely was going to try to sneak something in before the time, but the issue is that right now it is 3 o'clock, which means that the only thing I can sneak in is a quick smack. I won't be able to sneak anything in that has a quality experience that's not rushed, because my friend's flight leaves at 5 and they really be here by like 6:15. So and I don't want to rush it. I gotta when I tell you, we're gonna end this, and when it goes 1 hour, we'll end this. We'll walk back to the Airbnb, but we'll end this. And it's gonna be a little foggy up. See señora. Yo pagué la cuenta. Yo allá. Again, once we leave this place, it's gonna go back to what's name, but it's gonna go back to este. No, gracias. Ahí está. Mira, tiene agua aquí. Gracias. Alright, y'all. I think we'll eat those up, y'all. I don't know if I got any small bills or something. Now we'll do 70. Hey, señora. I know what y'all saying. Got 1,000 people in the room like we don't do that here. Got 1,000 people in the room saying they don't do that here. So I know.
Gracias.
You see, shout out to Melissa, OG.
Con gusto. Buenas tardes.
Alright, so that whole meal was 35,000 was 35,000 Colombian pesos, which ends up being like a little bit over $10, like $11. Now, I don't have my Wi-Fi router, so bear with me, y'all, because the service is going to get real chippy choppy in the chippy choppy area. But once we get back in the Airbnb, it'll straighten up. When we end this at an hour, so let's go. I'm gonna take y'all a look. I'll get to y'all comments when we get to the Airbnb. Look at the mountainous views. Actually, I can just take the street up. That looks like a slum to y'all? That's crazy. I don't think y'all been in the slums. I just so happen to see the comment. I'll get to all your comments, but that look like a slum to me. That look like greenery, mountainous views, buildings, clean floors, no garbage on the ground, garbage bags over there filled with leaves. You like burgers? It's a burger spot. A lot of pain, a lot of bread. It's very bad for me because I love bread. Very, very bad because I love bread. Subway. Well, see, hold up. Midwest. I'm gonna get to all your comments. I started again, but I see Midwest comment at the end. The USD has lost its value to Colombia peso right now. But the issue is that Colombia is doing a lot of stuff that's going to cost a lot of money. Earthquake relief, a lot of money. Wars against cartels and drug things, a lot of money. And the issue is, when you do stuff that has a lot of money, what does that cause in your economy? It causes inflation. The peso versus dollar has always gone up and down. And right now it's just so happened to be in the predicament it is now. But the issue is, and they got a sex shop right here. I didn't even see there was a sex shop right here. That's crazy. But the issue is that The temporary up and down thing is all based on the economics. And right now, if you haven't seen the trend of economics here in Colombia, with the wars, funding the wars and funding the reliefs, we kind of have an idea where it's going to go. Oh, we can kind of have an idea what's going to happen next. So like, while I wouldn't buy a crib right now, I would say get ready to be stacking your money, because I think that the peso, the dollar, will go back to like 45, and that's when I think people will come in and flood the market with buying properties in Colombia. Yeah. Let's see, get your comments. Did I miss it, man? I mean, I guess Melissa. Everybody had. Oh, wait, she didn't curse. I didn't see. Colombians. Okay, we can play. You didn't curse. Melissa says Colombianos don't even like y'all black men. Are y'all really going to the worst cities and FOF? Okay, here's the thing you gotta understand. All parts of Colombia are not the same. All parts of Colombia are not created equal. You have like, God. You have like people that's in the costeñas areas, which is Cali, Cartagena, Santa Marta, Barranquilla. They're going to be different from the people personality-wise and look-wise than the people in Medellin and Bogota. So when you say Colombians don't like black men, Melissa, you got to understand, every Colombian don't agree with each other. Like I have videos with Colombian women from Barranquilla saying that every woman in Medellin is a prostitute. That's what the Colombian woman from Barranquilla said with another Colombian woman from Medellin while in Barranquilla. She said all of the women there are prostitutes. That's what she said on camera. I don't believe that, but I understand how she thinks that, because that is a big thing in Medellin. So if you're saying that all Colombians don't like black men, it would be a question to say, what Colombians have you asked that don't like black men? Because I know a bunch of black Colombians here in Cali who love black men. I know a bunch of girls from Medellin who love black men. Specifically black men. And in Cartagena, it is, I mean, you got to know that's it. But I think that even talking to the Colombiano earlier, the Caleño earlier, when he was expressing that, yo, women like the black experience, the personalities for most black men. So again, to each his own. But I would just say, when somebody says that, rather than say they're wrong, I would say, what is your test group? What test group did you test that said that they don't like black men? And I'll say, okay, well, maybe that section doesn't, or maybe that section of that section doesn't. But Rayful, so like, I just, because there's not really a lot of people except for the one guy, I forgot his name, the one guy. But most people I haven't really seen DC content with going out at nightlife and stuff like that. So let me see. I guess I could show you guys upstairs, right? Come on. Because we didn't do that on the other live. They said it was fixing upstairs though, so I don't know how bad it is. See, you guys cameras here and everything, safety. Nice pictures of small rooms. I gotta get some what's in them now. Here's the thing. It's like nice little patio, rooftop patio you can come to. Now, a lot of people ask, what is this right here? I'll show you guys real quick. Let's say you want some sun in the Airbnb that or the condo or apartment we're in. You pull this back like this. And then you tie it, which you're not going to tie it now. And if you look down, everybody, what do you see? You see the apartment. So you can have like a sun area. Only thing is the mosquitoes will come down there and stuff can fall in the pool. But you can get a nice view of the sky from the apartment. So if the Wi-Fi wasn't working, I could use my Starlink and just point it to the sky through the apartment. So again, this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is how we move around. You kind of see the stuff on the table and stuff. But I'm gonna close this because I don't want really a bunch of bugs going in. I don't want a bunch of bugs going in there. So we'll go. Very good paintings. They also have watch now. They do rent these single bedrooms out also. Like it's one room here, one room there, and one room over there, I believe. Or 2 rooms over there. They do rent the single bedrooms out too. I haven't ever rented it out, but they do rent it out. These are where the owners and stuff stay. So you have an option if you don't want to get the big place, you can get the smaller places, and that'll work also. So again, I gotta get some mosquito repellent, y'all. But you see see, I can see people coming out right here. I can see the person coming out right here. I can see people going out here. You see, this is the benefit of, I can see them coming around, I can see faces. I can see all that stuff. Some thick shit, boy. He came out with some thick joint, boy. Like, come on, he want to kiss him? With that thick stuff? Oh, he don't have the keys to get out. Oh, they might not have the keys to get out, I don't know. Maybe they just want him to sit down somewhere. He can come out. So again, y'all. And now we back on the other channel. So we'll end this live before 5. And we'll do it just like this right here, y'all. Yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Here you go. You see? We're on the other live now, y'all.